is Betty, and welcome back to another Crafty video. This is my first installment for my Crafty Playground series for 2025. I started this series last year. And basically what it is, this is the series where I just come on and share my handmade cards. I have a playlist. I will also include the playlist for 2024. So you can see all of my handmade cards. So let's get started. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and support the channel. And, hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I'm also on Instagram at ScrapPassion01. You can join me over there as well. And make sure you like the video to continue supporting my channel. I have 2 card shares today. These are cards that, sometimes are very hard to create, but it's necessary. I shared before on my channel that I create more sympathy cards than anything else. You would think it would be birthday, but no, it's sympathy cards. For the first one card that I'm going to share, this card I created for my coworker. She lost her mom, and I wanted to just, send her a card to kind of lift her spirits. This is part of my ministry, you guys. I like to just let people know that I'm thinking of them, that you're in my prayers, and, I'm praying that you get through, a very difficult time. And also, I want to make sure that I am crafting with a purpose as well. Let me share with you the first card. I'm going to share the card first, and then I'll share with you the products that I use. And here is the card. I love how this card turned out. As I mentioned, I will share the products after I share the card. Of course, you guys know I love Griffin. If you follow my channel, showcased here on the front is definitely an Griffin die. I used some gold mirror card. For the base of the card, you guys, you can see that beautiful embossing. If you follow my channel, you also know that I love, love, love gift bags. I use them all the time in my crafting. And, sometimes I just go out in my garage. I have a container full of gift bags. And I'll just pull out of that for a paper choice at times. I love mat board for my cards that I'm going to gift to people. I've shared in a previous video the mat board that I use. I pick up my mat board from Amazon. I used it behind this layer. And I love the mat board to give it some lift. So I used the mat board, I cut it down and used it behind this layer. Then I used it behind this die cut piece. And I also used it behind this piece, I believe, behind that. And then I just used some pop dots for the word Jesus. And I used some pearl gemstones there to highlight Jesus. I know she's a Christian. We talk all the time. And so I just wanted to showcase that. And then for my card base, you guys know, if you follow me, I love 5x7 cards. It's my favorite size. I seem to go to that size all the time. And I use the Griffin 5x7 card base die. I've shared it several times in my videos. So for my 5x7 cards, more than likely I'm going to use that die. So I'm not going to show that die, but it's the Griffin 5x7 card base die. Okay, so let's open the card. And over here, this little frame fell out of the die set, on the front. And this sentiment here came from an Griffin Sympathy card kit. And then this Jesus is another die that I'll share with you. I just put that there. And then I went again with the main die that was on the front. I went with it again in the inside. I layered it with the gold mirror card and then this beautiful mint or teal color. And here's the back of the card. And you can see it a lot better here, that gift bag on the back. It is so pretty, you guys. So pretty. But yeah, and then I wanted to use a layer die just to layer the back. And the reason I did that, normally I wouldn't, but this paper is, you know, it's fragile. It has a cotton feel to it. And when I went in and cut it, it kind of ripped a little bit at the end. And I didn't like that ruffled, like ripped like look at the end. So I went in with one of Anna Griffin beautiful border dies to just, you know, cover that. And then I'll put my information on the back. This is card 1. You guys, what do you think? What do you think about the colors on this card? So let me share with you the dies that I used. All right, so here is the gift bag that I used. You can see it better. I really love it. It is so pretty, you guys. So when I see things like this, I will grab it because it can not only be used as a gift bag, but in my paper craft. And here are the dies that I use. So the Jesus that I used in the inside of the card came from, this is by Paper Tray Ink. So this is an old die, but you may be able to find it, especially on like eBay. And then here is the Jesus that I used on the front of the card. It's by Divinity Designs, and it also comes with a stamp set. And what I like about this die set, the reason I purchased is because it has a shadow piece. So you can see right here, it has a shadow piece and then the die. And also it has some awesome you know, sentiments with it. This is the main die on the front of the card, and this came from Anna Griffin, no other, and this is called the 3D Romantic Concentric Frame Dies. This is what the die set looks like right here. See how beautiful it is. It is so beautiful. I used the Crop at Home 4 border dies at the bottom of that card that I shared, and the die set that I used came from this border die. Let me share with you card 2. So this is how this card turned out. And I used another die that was just in my stash by Anna Griffin that I had never used. See the die that I used here. And you can see a layer peeping out here. And that came from a gift bag. So this right here, this in the inside, all of that is from a gift bag. And you can see my sentiment with Deepest Sympathy. Now for this card right here, I created this card for my good friend Markeisha, who is Sweet Papery Treasures. I created this for her daughter-in-law. Her daughter-in-law experienced, you know, a tragedy. So I wanted to, you know, send my condolences and let her know that I'm thinking of her. Deepest Sympathy. This came from a pre-made card, you guys. So that's another thing I love to do. If I see a card that I like, even if it's just the sentiment, and the card is priced decently, okay? I don't buy all of them, but the ones that has a decent price tag on it, I will purchase it if I want to use something from that card. So I cut it out of that card and placed it on my own card. You can see this layer right here has been popped up on matte board. I used another die here in the center of the scallop oval. I used some pearls here again because I want to bring your eyes to With Deepest Sympathy. I want that to stand out. And so I also used matte board on this card as well. And I used it behind this layer right here, then and behind this one, to give it some lift. So what I love about this die set comes with the card base. So I'll share that with you. And so here is the inside of this card. And I decided to pull out the Anna Griffin Sympathy card kit. And I used the sentiment out of there. And this also came from that card kit, and I'll share it with you. And I used another embellishment from that kit. And here is the other side. I used a part of that die set again for this side and included my sentiment here. Here is the back side of this card. And I used an embossing folder for the back of this card. So let me share with you the products that I used to put this card together. So this is the card kit right here that I was referring to for the inside of the card, and this is called In Remembrance card making kit. It's a beautiful kit. Love it. And you can see here that they used it to decorate the outside of the card, and I used it for the inside. Here is the embossing folder that I use. It's called Pop. I use this embossing folder all the time. Really beautiful, by Griffin. Also, I use this Sizzix little oval frames to, let me share with you again. Hold on. I used it just for a layer for the front, and it also comes with some stamps there. So I pulled this out. I think this was the first time I've used it, so yay for me. I used the Griffin 3D Concertina concentric card dies, and this is the die set right here. As you can see, this is a really large die set. So I use this die, and then I use this one, I think, or was it this one? No, I used this one. And then I use this right here for the inside of the card. And lastly, here is the gift bag that I use. And that concludes my video for today. I hope it has inspired you to get in your craft room and put something crafty together. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Until next time, make sure you always create with love and passion.